Brunson a three. Bang!
Hanging and banging was hard.
With a grown man's jam. Bridges puts up a three. Cal Bridges wins it at the buzzer.
Robinson slamming and jamming.
Cal's long three. 15 consecutive points. To the ground.
I knew we were going to fight.
That's our identity.
We're a really talented team. We're tough. We're hard-nosed.
And this team they're gritty. They bring that New York mentality every single night.
Bridges puts up a three. It's really hard to believe the NBA's regular season is already 2/3 of the way over. And after 54 games, the Knicks have the 4th best record in the NBA. Although Jalen Brunson says they've done nothing yet, they have a lot of work to do.
After the break, we want everyone to be ready to go. I'm excited to get down the stretch, and I love this team a lot. I love everyone that's a part of it in this organization. We all have one goal in mind, and I'm really thankful about it.
Drives, pulls back, jump shot, puts it in! Captain Crunch Time ties the game! High anxiety and high drama here at the Garden. They lob it into Vucevic. Vucevic blocked by Bridges! Oh, what a block from Bridges! And we're going to overtime!
I think the challenge is, before the break, don't go on the break early, and then when you come back, make sure you're ready.
Bryant has to hoist up a contested three, and he knocks it down! His 5th three-pointer of the game and a season-high 23 points.
We came together as a team. We wanted to come out of an all-star break and just make sure that we were setting the defensive tone first. And we came together and got the job done.
We finished strong. Now it's time to, bring some injury on the road.
Well, Knicks going out on the West Coast.
Tough road trip. It definitely is.
Another test against a top team at Memphis on Friday.
Well, the Knicks say thank you very much.
Welcome back, Mitchell Robinson.
He can impact this team in a lot of ways, both on and off the court. He's a great teammate, great person. On the court, obviously, everyone knows what he's able to do.
Robinson, strong move, and he slams it down. Robinson's first points of the season. And now the Knicks call time, throwing by 2 with 14 seconds remaining.
What's in your mind during crunch time? What are you saying to yourself?
Oh, just make a play.
Did you get any nerves during crunch time?
No.
Down to 7 seconds. Brunson, Anunoby from 3. It's good!
No nerves during crunch time.
Knicks win!
What an incredible 4th quarter by the New York Knicks.
And when you're going out on the road, we get closer together. Obviously, some of those relationships are really just forged in adversity.
Knicks trail by 19. They can take their first lead here with just under 3.5 to go. Now McBride drives on Hero, pulls up for 2. Knicks take the lead.
Thankfully, the fans travel really well, so I feel like we bring the Garden to a lot of other arenas in the league.
Knicks fans are deafening right now with their chants here in Miami.
They are.
I think the guys have trusted each other all season. It's inspiring when you get those hustle plays, and you enjoy the effort they put forth. They're together, they're committed, they're all sacrificing something for the team.
Captain Crunch Time is right on time again in Miami. And the Knicks pull off their biggest comeback win of the season from 19 points down.
It's really just the guys in that locker room. When you go through adverse situations together, that's when you really start to learn about each other.
Last night, the Knicks lost their captain to a sprained ankle.
This is only their 2nd 3-game losing streak of the entire season.
The next man up. That's why we have the team we have, and everybody's ready. We just hold down until he gets back.
It's time for other guys to step up. Roles are going to expand and get bigger. They have to keep this thing afloat.
Bridges to inbound. Knicks break. Hart gets it right back to Bridges. Bridges puts up a 3. Bang! Bang! Mikal Bridges wins it at the buzzer. What a finish!
I just told Kel, just make sure you ball fake. I'm gonna get open. I'm gonna get you the ball. And then he did what he did. I think everything there was just focused and poised.
Everybody's gonna be ready to make a play. Just staying together. You know JB out, and that's our brother. We love him, and we're gonna hold it down till he gets back. But just togetherness, man. Fighting. A lot of miscues happening. A lot of things messing up, but we're gonna fight till the clock hits zero.
We're all locked into doing what we got to do, down this stretch, and win games.
Knicks playing their 5th game without their captain. They split the first 4. Towns, strong move, and the stuff. Good job by Hart to grab the rebound, and now Towns knocks down a 3. Towns, long 3. 15 consecutive points. Scored by Karl Anthony Towns.
Was there a little bit of Jalen Brunson there in your celebration on one of those threes?
Always shout out to Cap, man. Always shout out to Cap.
It's a long season. It has a lot of peaks and valleys, and we're winning at an all-time pace. And we're still finding ourselves in those valleys of trying to figure out who we are and how we could be better as a team and how we could be the best version of ourselves.
More talk, right? Trust your teammates and more aggressiveness. More aggressiveness.
Away by McBride.
The idea is to be strong on both sides of the ball because that's what it takes to win in the playoffs.
Alley-oop inside, broken up nicely by Achua. Kolek to Shannon.
Whether it's defense or offense, it's 5 people working together as a team.
Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson is back. You can tell it's going to reinvigorate this team.
It's just his presence is really starting to be felt out there.
The things that he can bring, the hustle, rim protect, offensive rebound.
Money-making Mitch is good, man. I think that he already brings a lot to us on the locker room side, so it's going to be great to be able to have him lace up his shoes and be on the court with us.
What does it mean to you 2 weeks from the playoffs? You're back on the floor, you're here at Madison Square Garden, putting up double-doubles and playing like you always have.
I mean, the work's not done yet. Still got a lot of work to keep going, but I'm going to take it day by day and, get back.
We have a special group of guys that come in every day to instill confidence into each other and empower each other, bring joy and happiness to everybody.
You can't hold me. You can't hold me.
Towns, nice pass inside, and Hart backs it. And Josh Hart just got his 9th triple-double of the season. That is a new franchise record for most triple-doubles in a single season.
Just blessings, man. We got a great group of guys. To do it here as a net, at MSG, is just a blessing. We have enough talent, to win, no matter who's playing.
Throws it back out. Shamet, three-pointer. It's good. Landry Shamet with a couple of big threes here in the second half.
Big thing right now is all of us, there's just a heightened sense of urgency, just trying to ramp up for the playoffs. Guys guarding one-on-one, us guarding as a team, flying around, helping each other.
Giannonobi, defense leading to offense.
When we do that, we're physical and we talk, we're pretty hard to deal with.
With another steal and another.
At both ends of the floor, playing the best basketball of his career.
It's just him being aggressive. Early in the season, he'll kind of kick it out and get the ball moving, and then he realized that he was a 6'8", 245-pound demon.
Again, defense the story, Mike, Clyde, and why not on Clyde's birthday?
Headline in all caps, Jalen Brunson is back after missing the last 15 games. Without him, the Knicks win an impressive 9-6. That means for only the 4th time all season, every Knicks rotation player is healthy.
It's just good to have everyone back, and so we can get some rhythm going in, and we want to keep improving, and that's been our goal from the start of the season, is to improve every day.
Oh, he's a shrewd, clever, slick. He'll do what he has to do in order to get back to his former grandeur.
Brunson bank shot is good, and there's the first field goal since his return.
Whenever someone goes out, it's a collective team effort. The way they've been playing has been great. Obviously, everyone has stepped up.
Giannonobi goes up and throws it down. Finishing touches on a masterpiece from OG Anunoby.
What do you think this team can be with everybody, all these pieces now in place?
I think the sky's the limit. We're a really talented team. We're tough. We're hard-nosed, and just get ready for the playoffs.
We understand we have certain expectations on us, and we want to fulfill those and also exceed them.
Knicks with their 50th win of the season, back-to-back 50-win seasons.
We stay confident in this locker room. We continue to move forward, and we continue to find ourselves getting better every single day. You know, we're hoping that we can be the best version of ourselves in this team when it's playoff time and when time is needed.
This roster is finally complete, exactly what the front office thought it would be to start this season, and it is a scary good roster when they play at this level.
In the playoffs is where everything really slows down, and it's about which team is going to be mentally stronger.
It's just playoff basketball. So much amped up energy, something the fans been waiting for. You know, it's a long season, long grind.
It's time to go. It's time to compete for the thing that everyone has their eyes on day one.
Knicks on 3, 1, 2, 3.
In New York, the Knicks welcome back their all-star guard to the lineup.
From the jump, man, let's go, from the jump. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Jalen Brunson's return from injury will certainly give the Knicks an added boost to their title hopes.
And the Knicks win their 7th straight as Jalen Brunson scores 55.
He really embodies what we're trying to be as a team.
Another masterpiece from the Knicks captain.
We know what he's capable of, and that's just going to continue to fuel his confidence and our confidence in him.
Brunson is just one half of New York's all-star duo. Karl Anthony Towns was a major acquisition, and he immediately made a sizable impact.
And Towns hits again, back-to-back. 40 last night, 42 tonight.
The way he came into the organization, he gelled so fast, so quick, and I think it was like a seamless transition. He's been phenomenal.
Anytime you're in the playoffs, you got to rise to the challenge. Doesn't matter what seed you are. Every single person in our locker room is willing to sacrifice for one goal, and that's to chase history.
I love where we're at, but we have a lot more room for improvement. If we want to get to where we want to go, we want to obviously win a championship. That's just the goal. What type of team do you want to be? We have the character and we have the guys. Whatever it takes to win as a team, we want to do that.
Each day, get better, make corrections, improve. And that's been our goal from the start of the season. Go out there, play as hard as you can, and just find a way to win. You can win with your defense, your rebounding.
You don't stop fighting.
Just playing hard, playing defense, competing, taking pride in getting stops. I think that's a winning formula.
Just concentrate each day on putting everything you have into it, and we know we want to be playing our best at the end.
This is the team that we're going with, and I have the utmost respect and confidence in them, and then we're ready to go.
New York City, it's playoff time for your New York Knicks. Roll call. Who you with?
With the team that gets the Garden rock.
The team that reps all 5 boroughs.
This is Knicks basketball.
With the team that makes Mike go bang! Knicks fans are everywhere.
They're all ready to handshake things up. Stay locked in, because when these Knicks take the court, so does all New York.
It all gets thrown out the window. Whatever we've done in the past is the past. We have to move forward and be better. How can we go our next step?
It's about which team is going to be mentally stronger.
The focus, the intensity, it just goes up 10 levels.
Every single possession matters.
What differentiates teams is the ability to execute.
Pressure's a privilege, and there's nothing better than being in the moments.
Can't get too high, can't get too low.
That's the best version of basketball.
The atmosphere is going to be unbelievable.
It's just playoff basketball.
We got to protect home court. We got to find a way to win. Starts tomorrow. Get ready.
Be ready. Nothing changes. Just stay focused.
It's time to go.
playoff time. What changes during the playoffs?
In the playoffs is where everything really slows down.
And the New York Knicks have clinched home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs.
It's time to go. It's time to compete for the thing that everyone has their eyes on.
Brunson and three. Bang! Jalen Brunson does it again! Pass inside! Oh, the Garden is rocking tonight.
Same mindset, same approach. We're ready to go for Saturday. What type of confidence do I have? The most.
It's a different thing once you get there. Playoffs is a different world.
Playoff basketball, it's totally different. Detroit is going to be a hell of a test.
We know what we have to be prepared for physically and mentally.
We have this week to prepare, come up with a great game plan. We're all in this together with the fans, so we got to be at our best if we expect to win the series.
If you're the Knicks, you have to respect your opponent, but you do not fear your opponent.
Physicality for the series is going to be probably one of the more physical series in the playoffs. We have to not just match that physicality, but exceed it.
I'm ready to go. I'm get out there and fight and compete for the city.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Madison Square Garden.
When you're walking on the court for playoffs, you just feel the energy, you feel the dynamic, you feel the atmosphere. There's no place I'd rather play.
Playoff basketball is back at MSG, and this place is ready to pop. It's hit by Robinson. Anunoby, transition three. Got it!
Playoff time in the Garden is like nothing else. The electricity, the passion, the fire that our fans have is unmatched.
Get into rhythm with Thompson on his hip. Too strong. Tip slam Robinson. Incredible.
The energy, I mean, you can really feel it throughout your whole body.
And the Garden's starting to erupt.
Being part of something special, knowing that you're going into a game where you got 20,000 people cheering you on and you got your teammates, your brothers with you, there's nothing like it.
The adversity is there. It's just a grind.
Everything's dropping right now for Detroit.
Sometimes it's more mental than physical, and it's about which team is going to be mentally stronger.
The Garden is alive.
And they want D. That's what we are going to need to beat these guys.
Recovers for the rejection.
They always talk about grit here. The Knicks team has always been about that. In my time growing up in this area, you always know that the Knicks are known for one thing, if anything, and they're going to go out there and they're going to fight.
This is just playoff intensity at its best.
Every possession matters. I think that's the biggest thing that changes. Every single possession matters.
Down to Hart, out to Payne, three for the tie. He got it! 14 points in his Knick playoff debut.
He's someone who's been in big moments, who loves big moments, and his energy is what the Garden is.
Gotta have fun. So I just try my best to bring my energy, and it's infectious, man. Everybody feed off of it, and man, that's a good feeling.
Towns stole the inbound.
When you get stops, obviously you get easy baskets, and I think we got 4 or 5 just easy, fast break, uncontested layups, just because our defensive activity was that good and that high.
21-0 run is a season best for the Knicks.
The mental toughness piece is so important to be at your best when your best is needed.
Brunson got fouled, and he dropped it in!
And we got a team full of guys like that.
And in the end, it was the defense that made the difference for the Knicks. And they come away with a statement victory.
Your first Garden playoff experience. What was this game like for you?
It was electric, as you hear. Fans came out today, they supported us. We wanted to be able to throw the first punch, so good job today by our team.
You don't want to get too high after you win a game, and they're going to be a little bit more desperate, a little bit more physical, a little bit more energetic.
That's the challenge of the playoffs. You have to reset in this league. If you start feeling too good about yourself, that's when you get knocked down.
This is one of the most physical games I've seen in years. Yeah. And that'll do it. This series is tied at 1 apiece. What a response from the Pistons. And these two teams will head to Detroit for 2 games. Well, the series tied at 1-1.
It's on me to make sure I set the table. We have the utmost trust in everyone on this team. We're going to sit there, we're going to have each other's back, and we're going to go forward. We're going to win together, we're going to lose together, and we're going to learn together.
We got experience in this locker room, so we understand the highs and lows of a playoff series, and we're going to move forward together, and we're going to go to Detroit and execute at a high level.
Just to be able to get through that, I think that's what shows what type of team you are. When adversity hits, it shows how tough you are.
When you go into opposing arenas, it's going to be rowdy, and when you're on the road, you take pride in quieting the crowd.
Good ball movement already early, and that's going to be a key for this Knick offense.
Towns tries another 3. It's good. Karl Anthony Towns' 3rd three-pointer.
Obviously you're on the road. You deal with the adversity when it comes.
A lot of pushing and shoving. It's been a backyard brawl between these two teams once again.
As a team, as long as you stick together, everything, and execute, you feel pretty good about your chances.
Beautiful ball movement. The Knicks with 15 assists.
Just got to go out there and play our game.
Stolen by Anunoby. Josh Hart with the steal. Towns, counted out of foul.
Playing like a star.
The one thing about Cat is he doesn't lack confidence. He's a very, very confident guy. Came out with the mindset of attacking right from the start, and I think that was important for him and us.
Won't go. Anunoby throws it down.
You have to play for 48 minutes, and they're a good team.
Pistons have come out with a force here to start the 3rd.
And oftentimes the difference between winning and losing is a hustle play.
This is a good old-fashioned NBA playoff.
You don't know which possession makes the difference between winning and losing the ball game.
2 minutes remaining. Game 3 on the line. Spins, gets inside, blocked by Towns. Brunson the drive, gets inside, layup, bangs it home. Captain Crunch Time does it again. What a performance from the Knicks. What a bounce-back response. First time since 1972 that the Knicks had 4 20-point scores in a playoff game.
The mindset is really kind of like to stay locked in. It's easy to win a couple games and you get happy. Playoff 7-game series, no matter what. You can't get too high, can't get too low.
Each game in a series takes on a life of its own. The intensity and the competitiveness increases as the series progresses.
Never be satisfied with the understanding that tomorrow there's new challenges.
Detroit, they're up by 11, their largest lead.
And we got to make sure that we rise to the occasion, and that's the playoffs.
Blocked by Towns.
You go out there, you want to match their physicality.
The physicality is picking up, and so is the frustration level for Detroit.
As much as they're fighting for their city, we're trying to fight for our city.
Bridges catches right corner 3-pointer, got another one. An electric 4th quarter in Detroit.
One team has the clutch player of the year.
Jalen Brunson is red hot. 15 4th quarter points. It's a 4-point game once again. Towns takes a dribble, spins, fade away. Got it! Towns with an impossible shot.
If you're the type of player that steps up when it matters most,
Final minute, 4th quarter. Knicks can tie or take the lead.
then that's who you are.
Towns up top, pump fake, sidestep, right wing 3, got it for the lead! Karl Anthony Towns, oh what a shot! Hart fighting for it, winds up on the deck, comes to Hardaway near corner, shoots at the horn, missed it! The New York Knicks, you want toughness? How about the grittiest win of the season, 94-93, and a 3-1 series lead, taking both games on the road in Detroit.
Packed house at Madison Square Garden, hoping for a celebration. The Pistons are making it very difficult.
It's the playoffs, 2 really good teams, and they're not going to go down without swinging.
And that'll do it. The Pistons with a huge road win to keep their season alive.
Unfortunate reality, but you got to, like I said, learn from it and grow and get better for Game 6.
Another chance for the Knicks to clinch and move on. Another elimination game for the Pistons.
Anytime you're facing an opponent that's looking at a closeout situation, you're going to get great intensity in the game. It's everyone working together.
Alley up to Anunoby. What a start for the Knicks.
Intensity.
This is one hard-fought series.
Intelligence.
Blocked by Anunoby. Ahead now to Bridges. Bridges goes to Cunningham, and he throws it down!
Togetherness. We're not going to change our approach.
Brunson with true run. Gets away, spins. Leans in, falling away. Knocks it down! Jalen Brunson's cooking tonight. He's got 30.
There's going to be a lot of emotional highs and lows, and you got to get through all that.
A big response from Detroit here in the fourth. 17-point turnaround.
There's a lot of time left, and we're going to stick with it. You know, we built for it, worked too hard. So just finding a way and just keep fighting.
Gotta have heart, baby.
This game has so many ups and downs. You know, at any time, anyone in this locker room could let go of the rope, but that's not how we're built in here. We just keep believing, we keep fighting, and it's a testament to this team's grittiness and toughness.
Keeps his dribble alive, almost falls down, spins again, leads in, layup, he backs it in. That's a two-point game. Goes, pulls up, puts it up, shot won't go. Bridges tips it in with the left hand. The game is tied. This incredible, riveting series coming down to the final seconds.
You know, he's at his best when his best is needed. He's done it all year. That's what makes him special.
Knicks trying to wait till the end. Brunson puts up a three. Bang! Bang! Jalen Brunson hits the three with 4.3 remaining. And now the Knicks need one stop. Finds Hardaway. Hardaway back to Cunningham. Final seconds. Over to Beasley. He lost it out of bounds. Knicks inbound to Anunoby, and that's it. It's over. It's over. The Knicks clinch and move on to the second round as the brilliance of Jalen Brunson at crunch time once again comes through.
It's about finding a way to win. It doesn't matter about stats. It doesn't matter about personal accolades. It's about finding a way to win, and the city only cares about one thing, that's W's.
What was discussed in the huddle? What were you guys like in the huddle?
We built for it. That's all it was. Stay with it, stay positive, and just stay fighting. We built for it. That's all I know. That's all we know.
You want to chase history? Well, here's a history lesson. As the Pistons faced the Knicks in round one, it brought back memories from the 1980s and 90s when these two battled on the playoff stage. Let's dust off some old tapes from 1984 of an epic duel between Isaiah Thomas and Bernard King.
Isaiah, three-point attempt. He's got it. For time. Harris King. Yes. 44 points for Bernard King.
I averaged 42 points a game for that series, and it came down to a game 5, which we were able to win in overtime. It was a tremendous rivalry with Detroit Pistons.
The Knicks, a 3-seed, 51 games, won this season, and favored in this one. You got two incredible all-star point guards in Cade Cunningham, the young buck, and the well-established Captain Clutch in Jalen Brunson.
The Pistons tripled their win total. They were one of the most improved teams on offense, one of the most improved teams on defense. That kind of turnaround is just absolutely unprecedented.
Madison Square Garden, this place is hopping.
This series is going to be vintage throwback basketball. Just the way the Pistons like it.
Cunningham gets away from Anunoby. Alley-oop to Durham. Perfect pass. And this is the largest lead of the game for the Pistons.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Dig down, man. Dig down. Right back. Right back. Right back. Come on, man. Don't go away.
Detroit held an 8-point lead entering the fourth quarter, but things changed in a New York minute.
Towns on the steal. Ahead to Hart. Hart inside. Brunson banks it home. The Garden has erupted. Cunningham looking for some room. Knocked away by Towns in the steal. Towns to Hart, to Brunson. Lays it up. It's a fourth-quarter avalanche for the Knicks.
A 21-0 run.
A stunning fourth-quarter comeback and a 21-0 run. And the Knicks will take game one with 40 points in the fourth quarter.
That's a great win, bro. All heart.
Let's go, Knicks!
Detroit had let game one get away, and and were desperate to leave the Garden with a split. They received a breakout performance from their rising star.
Right to Cunningham. That's saucy! Kate Cunningham!
And the dagger from an unlikely source.
Schroeder's jumper. Kaboom! It's a three!
Ice water in his veins.
And that's it. The Pistons end the longest losing streak in NBA playoff history. They win their first postseason game since 2008.
Grit and grind. We keep grinding. We keep gritting. We're going to find a way. I told you we're going to find a way, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Back home, the Pistons were confident they were heading in the right direction.
Details, baby. Details on three. 1, 2, 3.
Details. Home, get back home. There you go, AT. It is a genuine, positive place with people who, again, respect each other, care about each other. And I think, it's trickled to the team. And that's been, I think, a catalyst for our growth. I want you to do the right thing, okay? You did the right thing on that, okay? Here we go. Oh! Let's work on attack in the middle of the floor right now.
Back to work, going to work. Bad Boys version 3.0. Let's take it off. Let's go Pistons! Let's go Pistons!
Knocked away by Reed.
The Pistons were back in the playoffs for the first time in 6 years.
Cunningham, corner, Schroeder, three, yeah!
And Motown was jumping.
This is an amazing time, amazing atmosphere. This is what the city needed, right? We back to doing what we do best.
It was a tight game late, so the Knicks did what they always do. They turned to Jalen Brunson.
Never really rattled, always has his confidence. He embodies what we're trying to be as a team.
Cunningham will dance. Oh, he got by Anunoby. He lost it inside. Towns gathers it. Brunson will swerve, drive, and score! What a play by Brunson!
Detailed to the game and how much he works. Wants to be the best at what he does, and he's going to keep striving for greatness.
Knicks by 5, clinging to this lead. Brunson the drive, gets inside, layup, banks it home! Captain Crunch Time does it again, back-to-back buckets. As the buzzer sounds, the Knicks have won it and go up 2-1.
It's never like, all right, now it's time to be a facilitator, or now it's time to be a scorer. Just now it's time to make a play. Whatever I can do to help the team win.
Game 4 seemed to follow the same script. Another close game.
2 minutes left. Brunson baseline drive. Floater is good from the baseline. He's got another bucket. 15 fourth quarter points.
All right, dig in, man. Let's make it happen. We're right there. If you free throw, get a stop. Push her up the floor.
But this time, Brunson got some help from his fellow All-Star, Karl Anthony Towns.
Fall away. Oh, my goodness. How did Towns make that? Shot clock at 8. Towns. Walk free from Towns. Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns gives the Knicks the lead. Some huge calf shots down the stretch. The Knicks have won it 94-93 and take a 3-1 series lead.
I mean, this is a pretty intense game. And I don't know how, but I'm happy we won.
Back in NYC for Game 5, Jalen Brunson was officially honored with the NBA Clutch Player of the Year award. With the Knicks needing one more win to advance, the streets of New York were buzzing. Fans everywhere expecting a Garden party.
I think tonight you'll see for the New York crowd a lot of respectful silence. It's going to be a very civilized night.
Shut them down. Take them out of their misery.
Just keep playing the way you've been playing. You know, it's always going to be some dogfight with these guys. Just got to keep it going.
The Pistons, though, were not in a partying mood. They were all business, staving off elimination and sending the series back to the Motor City.
And Detroit basketball stays alive.
Put it down, man. Put it down and get one.
Still here. Let's go. Come on.
I'm ready to get back to the house, protect the crib now. But, never say die. We're still in it.
You just knew Game 6 would be yet another heavyweight battle. Every game had been so tight.
Game 3 was decided by 2 points. Game 4 by 1. Game 5 by 3 points. This one looks like it's going to go down to the final seconds again. Brunson to spin. Keeps his dribble alive. Almost falls down. Spins again. Leads in a layup. He backs it in.
Stumbling, bumbling, regaining his composure. Brunson. The jumper doesn't go. Bridges the tip in. Tie game.
And with the game on the line, we all knew who would have the ball.
He's trying to wait until the end. Brunson puts up a three. Bang! Bang! Jalen Brunson hits the three with 4.3 remaining.
The Knicks take care of business. They wrap up the series. Wow. Wow. Got the close, baby.
Oh, my God. He ain't winning Clutch Player of the Year for nothing. He didn't win Clutch Player of the Year.
The Jalen shot, what can you say? He's at his best when his best is needed. He's done it all year. That's what makes him special.
Really go and think, all right, I'm gonna make this move right here. It was just an instinct. He beat me to the spot, he cut me off, just went back the other way, and I found a lot of space and I was able to take a shot. Hard-fought series, but I mean, I'm happy we came away to win. That was big time on us, so I'm just very thankful for real.
If you thought the Knicks Pistons was physical, check out the Celtics Magic series.
And they come away with a statement victory in Game 1 to take an early series lead on the Pistons.
And that'll do it. What a performance from the Knicks. What a bounce-back response. And now take a 2-1 series lead.
You want toughness? How about the grittiest win of the season and a 3-1 series lead, taking both games on the road in Detroit?
That's it! It's over! It's over! The Knicks clinch and move on to the second round.
The Knicks, in many ways, built for this series.
We're moving on. The longer we go in the playoffs, the more difficult the games are going to be.
You know what you love about the second round of this matchup? It's got some history, obviously, New York versus Boston, a lot of sizzle there.
Forget about the regular season. We're going to learn a lot about this franchise during this series.
You're on the road, so it's a different environment, but don't lose sight of what's important. It's us against everybody.
If nobody believes, as we know the national conversation, the internal group that wears that uniform believes.
If you don't go in to win, you shouldn't go out there. I think we're all clicking, so this is going to be a huge defensive series for us. It goes down to execution, mental toughness, all those kind of things.
Two historically important teams to the landscape of the NBA. Timeout Knicks. 20-point lead for Boston.
When you're trying to win a game, a playoff game, they're hard to win. Your defense, your toughness, your teamwork, that's paramount.
They're on the floor, grappling with it hard, yanked it away.
Don't play the series, play the game.
The other way with the three, bullseye. Here they come.
Told each other just keep believing, just keep fighting, sticking together, and keep chipping away.
Been here before, man. We've been here before. Come on.
And the defense turns the ball over.
In order to beat the Celtics, you have to just elevate your shot-making ability.
McBride, three. Boston led by 20. That lead is down to 6.
When you get open looks, you can't miss them. If you can match that shot-making, that's how you beat the Celtics, and you put them on their heels and make them not the aggressor.
And now New York is on a 28-9 run.
We know all we got. So at the end of the day, regardless of how the game's playing out, we're playing for each other. We know when we come back in this locker room, we can look at each other and know we gave everything we had that night.
Knocked away, a steal by the Knicks. Anunoby will take it in and hammer it home. Ties the game.
Just taking pride in playing defense. I think we all did it tonight, and we can get even better. I think collectively, we're all an experienced group.
Now the switch, Brunson a three. Oh, it's a machine. What a comeback by Nick.
And shows like in moments like this, like in tough games, we're resilient.
The Celtics on a 7-0 run.
Me and OG always lock eyes and see where we can attack. He always finds the seam to be open. When he's open, I know he's going to knock it down. It's just the chemistry we've had since we've been together, and it's only going to get better.
We have got overtime in Game 1. Oh, what a somehow dug it out. Inside out.
In overtime, we did a great job of not only getting stops, but closing out the possession with a rebound.
Great defense, team defense by the Knicks.
Getting steals, and of course, at the end, Mikal Bridges, does what he does best.
Just stayed with it, kept playing hard, and you saw the results.
It's off to Brown. Bridges there. They hold it.
That's who Mikal is. Always goes. He's a winning player. He makes winning plays.
What a comeback and a Game 1 win for New York.
Got one. Enjoyed this one tonight, but tomorrow we got to get right back to business. This team is special, obviously defending champions, and they're going to come back hungrier and execute at a higher level.
I wake up tomorrow and it's a brand new day. Game 2 is 0-0.
And the lead is 1 for the Knicks, trying to go up 2 games tonight. 1, 2, 3. Another 20-point lead in the third quarter for Boston. Knocked away, a steal by the Knicks. Jarred free with New York defense.
Here the Knicks come again.
Robinson on the floor. Furious comeback try by the Knicks for a second consecutive game.
When we're down that much, the only thing we're thinking about is let's get this to a one-possession game towards the end of the game.
The personality of this team, it just continues to show through.
I feel like our defensive intensity picked up in the fourth quarter.
Just hanging tough.
Rebound offensively by Josh.
Always have the belief in each other and always have the belief that you could do something better and you can find a way to win.
21-2 run by New York. Towns put it down.
We know when it gets close in the end of the game, we're very comfortable. We got Captain Clutch.
A chance for the lead here for the first time.
Knicks take the lead. The Knicks are one stop away from a stunner.
Another great defensive play for the Knicks. They've got it. They've won it. New York has gone up 2 games to none.
We found a way to win. That's some wild stuff right there.
Yeah, boy.
We didn't think this was going to be an easy series. They were down 2-0, and you knew they were going to come out with a sense of urgency, a sense of desperation.
Celtics threw a haymaker in the first quarter, and the Knicks really not able to recover since then. So now will be the Knicks' chance to respond.
I think they just came out more urgent, knowing that they're down, but just got to be better. We just got to come out and have more urgency no matter what the series is. We got to treat every game like it's 0-0.
Learn from games 1 through 3. Everything that we need to do has to be done with more intensity, more urgency, more force. We need to have that on Monday.
One of the keys to playoff success is dealing with adversity, resilience, and bouncing back after setbacks.
Of course, the crowd fired up just like they were for Game 3.
Just be ready to play. You have to earn your wins. You take it game by game. We understand, the things we have to do better, and so focus on that.
It's going to be fascinating to see the response after the Celtics completely manhandle the Knicks in Game 3. And this is now the largest lead of the game. Timeout, Knicks. Celtics a 14-point lead here in the third.
There can be no jogs. We got to sprint, point, and talk.
These fans have been special all year. When you got the fans we have, when you have a city that's supporting you the way our city does, anything's possible.
Bridges against White. Tough shot, gets it a go. 9 straight points by the Knicks.
It's because of them now, we enjoy and we have such a joy in our hearts coming to work every day.
Timeout, Joe Mazzulla. The lead cut to 6. And the crowd coming alive here at the Garden.
Just the will to win. That's pretty much it. Just keep fighting.
Falling away, puts it up. That's good. Brunson drives inside, kicks it out. Anunoby, 3-pointer. It's good. Knicks have cut a 14-point lead to 2. Drives again, gets inside. Shot blocked by Bridges.
We've been down way worse before. Just come out that edge in the first half and don't let up. Stay the course and one possession at a time.
The game is tied.
The dynamics of the Knicks offense, they are so dynamic the way they have so many different guys that can step up and take over.
Hart in the front court. Hart the drive. That shot is good. Brunson looking. Alley Elliott to Robinson. Perfect connection there.
We got in the hole, but I love the way we fought back.
Mitchell Robinson, yet another offensive rebound.
Showed a lot of toughness and more discipline.
Anunoby deflects it. OG Anunoby, elite defense there.
You have to earn your wins in this league. They're not given to you.
Sports tip misses. Fight for the rebound, and White in traffic. Comes away with it. The call for a travel.
You talk about Jalen Brunson having the clutch gene. That clutch gene runs deep, and it is infusing into all these other guys.
This is the largest lead of the series for the Knicks. And the fans starting to feel it here at the Garden.
I think it was a sense of like urgency, desperation, just knowing that we have a great opportunity.
Brunson looking, step back, three-pointer. It's good, rattled around and dropped through. Brunson with 38. Madison Square Garden has come alive. This series is now 3-1 in favor of the New York Knicks.
What changed with you when you came out of that locker room at halftime?
Whatever we got to do. Kept fighting, and that's what's most important. And whenever you get in the hole, you can't quit, and we showed that.
But the series is not over by any stretch of the imagination, not against this Celtic team.
The toughest game is the game to end someone's series, so to close the series, you got to execute at the highest level possible, and that's what's going to be needed if we expect ourselves to be moving to the next round.
The Knicks have 3 chances to beat Boston to advance. Tonight is the first opportunity. And the crowd senses it. And Boston has won to play another day, facing elimination.
Give them credit. They're the defending champs. Knew they weren't going to come and lay down. So reset, regroup, watch the film, see where we can get better. Now we just got to make sure we execute the game plan that we have going forward.
And we're headed back to the Garden for a Game 6, and the Knicks will get a second try to close out this series.
Whether it's me, it's JB, it's Josh, it's Mikal, it's OG, we got to keep instilling confidence into each other and keep reminding each other that no matter what happens, bad, good, we can always fall back on each other. Yesterday, I think we all did a great job of just watching film, getting ourselves mentally prepared. You always have your teammates, your brothers with you. If we want to go out there and find ourselves on the winning side of history, we got to execute at a high level.
This is no ordinary series. This is a giant that the Knicks are trying to slay, and if they do it, they can take on absolutely anybody.
One more win, they'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since 1999.
This is really, you could say this is the most important Knick game in 25 years.
Fans are coming out and supporting and showing love, and we got to make sure that's not wasted.
Set to go for Game 6. Will this be the final game of the series, or will there be a Game 7? Quickly down the other end as Brown gets Cornette blocked by Anunoby. Brunson drives, kicks it out. Bridges, his corner 3, finds the bottom of the net. Brown gets a bounce. Oh, great recovery from Robinson. Ball knocked loose and stolen by Mitchell Robinson. Towns gets it, drives down a lane. Towns layup, counted and a foul. Timeout Celtics.
Our communication, our effort, our sense of urgency to start the game, that's something that we knew we had to fix. Get stops, run, and play Knick basketball.
Knicks relentless here in the first half. Hard on the drive, flips it up, and a foul. Knicks on a roll to lead up to 19.
It's been amazing just to be a New York Knick, honestly, and I feel real connected to the fans here. It's truly an amazing feeling. They love hard work. They love guys that play hard.
Brunson step back, three-pointer, got it. For this crowd is delirious. Knicks up 27.
The Knicks did this as a complete team. Everybody contributed.
Chance of Knicks in 6. Josh Hart tracks it down. Another 3, puts it in. The tidal wave continues here in Game 6.
We talk about that New York grit, that unrelentless belief that we will never lose.
If you want to knock off the champions, you have to play like champions.
When you want to go deeper into the playoffs, you have to have that, and we showed it this series.
Pure joy here at Madison Square Garden. Knicks right now on their way to the conference finals for the first time in 2.5 decades.
Knicks in 6, the outcome that no one in the NBA saw coming, aside from the New York Knicks themselves.
That's a good team. We just found a way to make a lot of plays. The way we responded, it means a lot for this organization in this city. But we have a long way to go.
And it's the Garden, man. It's electric, man. This is the moment you wish for when you was a kid. So just soaking up this moment, and I can't wait for the next round.
It's going to be a long celebration here in the Garden.
Let the guys be guys first, Mike. Jalen, when you look up at that scoreboard and see that score, just as you get goosed by your teammates, just what do you think?
I don't know, but that's a good team, and we just found a way to make a lot of plays, and play with the lead and keep it.
You left no doubt tonight, but what did you love the most about the way you closed out this series?
Just the way we kept our composure. I mean, Game 5, they got the best of us, and the way we responded, and we just found a way to keep making plays on the defensive side, and the offense was rolling.
Now, what were you guys doing collectively, just as a group, to make, like you said, a good team? The defending champs just look so average.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're not average, let's say that, but the way we were just flying around, making plays with each other, having each other's back, I mean, that's what's most important.
I know you always keep it right here. You keep it even. But, I mean, when you feel this love that you're getting, you see these fans going crazy. Tell me you're feeling something. What are you feeling?
I mean, this is great. I mean, the fact that we haven't been here since my dad played or was on the team, he's not gonna like that. But it means a lot for this organization and this city.
The Pacers are waiting. They're coming to town next. The rematch of last year's semis. Just what will be the key to changing how that one ended?
I mean, you're going to have a lot of composure, a lot of fight. I mean, they're a good team as well, and we have a long way to go.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Show me something.
We are set to go for Game 6. Will this be the final game of the series? Or will there be a Game 7 in Boston? Towns finishes. One drive blocked by McBride. Hard on the drive. Flips it up and a foul. Brunson step back. Three-pointer. Got it. Knicks on a roll. The lead up to 19.
Knicks is 6, baby. Let's go.
Knicks right now here in Game 6. Just unstoppable. First time in 2.5 decades, the New York Knicks are going to a conference final.
Now, even though the C's are away in New York, you can see they all came out to different watch parties around the Garden to show their support, wearing green and really hoping that the Celtics could force a Game 7 to come back here, but that just isn't going to happen. Fans were watching that tough game tonight, absolutely crushed. They acknowledge it's been a grueling series for the Celtics, even though they were highly favored to win the series because they actually swept the Knicks in the regular season, but then they lost superstar Jason Tatum to a brutal Achilles injury. The team did step up big time in Game 5, giving fans a lot of hope, but tonight it just didn't come together. But fans are still so proud of what last year's world champs have achieved.
We sent him to Cancun. We sent him Diddy with him. Damn, you're a fucking bitch. I'm gonna cut Jason Tatum, nigga. I love your baby mom so. She look good. Call the National Guard right now. We not going home. Okay. What the fuck you talking about? It's the Boston Tea Party. We smoking that Boston pack. Fuck Boston, nigga. Russian is the king of New York. I love you. Look at this shit. He poured honey in his motherfucking mouth. Boston Clyde, Bumble Clyde. This is insane. This shit look like the Christmas parade. How the fuck did he even get up there? Fuck Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, yo, Dunkin' Donuts. Suck my dick. Knicks fans ain't never had nothing. Celtics on my dick, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Fuck clam chowder. Suck my nick, nigga. Dominican Bagway. Jason Tatum.
Boston.
Indiana, we coming. Let's go. You guys are 8 wins away from an NBA championship. 8 wins away. Come on, baby. Pacers, 1, 2, 3. Pacers.
Madison Square Garden, where the New York Knickerbockers square off against the Celtics from Boston.
So, you want to chase more history? Boston versus New York, Knicks versus Celtics. 2 original NBA franchises who have had memorable battles on the playoff stage for over 70 years.
They don't really have a recent history together. I think they've got a history of their older fans who remember when they played decades ago, but it's 2 huge fan bases, it's 2 historic fan bases, and it's 2 proud fan bases. I think you're going to see some interesting attitudes going back and forth between the Boston fans and the New York fans.
It's a great stage for basketball, just all the history. So I don't take that for granted. I think a lot of people will be excited watching this series. Boston versus New York, it don't get too much better than that.
Yeah, woof woof.
Heading into Game 1, many wonder if this series would be as compelling. Boston dominated New York during the regular season.
Coming into the series was doom and gloom. You know, we were 0-7 against the elite teams in the NBA, so no one was really giving us a chance to beat the Celtics.
For us to have the mindset of us wanting to win, we can't get too high, we can't get too low. We're playing against the defending champs, so playing this team, everything's gonna be different.
Here we go, White.
And as Game 1 began, the Celtics showed why they were heavy favorites.
Brown, the pump fake to the scoop. That was a pretty play for Jaylen Brown.
Hey, you got Cat. Hey, you got Cat.
Towns driving on Derek White. Net at the rim. Derek White got a hand on the basketball. Tatum comes out of the pack with it. Lead for Horford. 2-hand slam. The Celtics lead the Knicks by 20.
We've been here before, man. We've been here before. Come on.
Unflustered, the Knicks slowly began to chip away.
Brunson turns into a fadeaway and nails it.
Let's go, Jaylen. Keep working, baby.
Rebound hard. Long outlet to Anunoby. One dribble, gets through Hauser and slams it through to make it an 11-point game. 1:48 to go in the third.
Got to have ball pressure. Make them react to you. Put your bodies on people.
Richard falls down, surrounded by blue. They're on the floor, grappling with it hard, yanked it away. And Brunson the other way with the 3. Bullseye! Oh, got it! Here they come, led by Mr. Clutch himself.
Hey, OJ! OJ, under! Under!
Knocked away, a steal by the Knicks. Anunoby will take it in and hammer it home. Ties the game. What a comeback by New York. We have got overtime in Game 1.
With new life, the Knicks defense continued to clamp down.
Oh, what a steal by Bridges. Inside and the jam and the foul.
Yes! Yeah!
All right, so here we go. Boston will inbound, down by 3. 3 seconds left in overtime. It's off to Brown. Bridges there. They hold it. The drop is in. The Knicks are going. What a comeback and a Game 1 win for New York.
Let's go! There we go. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go, Jaylen!
3 players were instrumental in this amazing comeback. The trio known as the Nova Knicks. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart have been tight with each other since their time together at Villanova.
That really helps off the court, just how close we are, and then other players kind of see it, and they laugh a little bit, and they kind of join in.
As collegians, they were integral members of national championship teams in 2016 and 2018.
in college. People set out their goals at the beginning of the season and then be able to accomplish that twice. I mean, you did it once, but like, we did it twice. So.
We always have this debate, who is better at 16 versus 18, but I think that bond that you have, I think that's something that's always going to stick with us.
That bond was put to the test in Game 2 as the Celtics once again raced out to a big lead.
Just like Game 1, it's a 20-point deficit for the Knicks late in the third quarter.
Everybody hang tough. They're playing with a lot more force than we are. Come on, man.
Just like in Game 1, it was the Nova Knicks who spurred another Knicks comeback.
On the court, we know who each other's going to be. We really mesh well together, and we trust each other.
Goes inside the heart, who somehow gets it to go.
We all have the same mindset when it comes to just trying to win the game. It doesn't matter how we do it. We figure out who has it going. We basically kind of read each other's minds.
Mikal Bridges is red hot.
14 in the fourth quarter.
Let's keep working. Work, work, work. Help lift each other up.
Brunson, step back, elbow jumper near side. Knicks take the lead.
He's the leader of the team. He's just one of those guys that's going to get it done. And if we need it, he's going to put the team on his back.
21-2, won by New York.
Knicks by 1, 91-90. Tatum with 7. Right wing 3, crossover, foul line with 4. Left block, step back, stolen by Bridges. Bridges trucks it down court. They've done it again. The New York Knicks take both in Boston, and a 2-0 lead headed back to the Mecca.
Let's go, boys! That's how you do it, boys! God! Yes, sir! Let's go! Way to go, baby. Keep it up. Keep it going.
It's a great feeling to be up 2-0, but we can't take this for granted. Defending champion, you can't relax at all.
In the playoffs, the home teams usually dominate. But as the series shifted to New York, it was the visiting Celts who caught fire from long range.
The Celtics with an emphatic response.
Peyton Pritchard was especially lethal, giving Boston a big boost.
Spectacular shooting from the NBA's Sixth Man of the Year.
Come off the bench, helping my team, providing a spark. And you know, when you're just hitting shots like that, you're not really thinking about nothing. It's just the ball's easy, it's flowing. Shots are coming smooth out of your hands. They talk about it as being in that flow state. So as a player, though, you want to try to tap into that as much as possible.
Pritchard power here in Game 3. He's got 23 points in 27 minutes. It's now 2-1. Knicks still in front, but Boston got a little of that mojo back.
The Celtics' mojo continued in Game 4. I've seen Jason Tatum have some great playoff games before, and on this night, he was unguardable.
Jason Tatum lighting up the guard. Celtics a 14-point lead in the third.
There can be no jogs. We got to sprint, point, and talk. Come on, man, let's start working our way back.
Just like in Boston, the Knicks wouldn't go away.
Brunson and Tatum throwing haymakers at each other. Two of the game's elite going toe-to-toe. Brunson looking, falling away, puts it up. That's good. Jalen Brunson does it again. It's a 2-point game. And Madison Square Garden has come alive. Brunson drives into the paint, pulls back, looks up at the shot clock. He's got to get it off. Falling away, puts it up, puts it in. A Brunson barrage here in the third quarter. The game is tied.
Concentrate on your body position. Be aggressive, man. Be aggressive.
Bridges, another 2-point attempt. Another one goes down.
It's Bridges, drives down the lane. Fadeaway for the dotted line. It's good. The New York Knicks have done it again, and they've got the champ back on the ropes. A 3-1 series lead in the Eastern Conference semifinals.
Didn't quit, kept fighting, and that's what's most important. Whenever you get in the hole, you can't quit, and we showed that.
That was a big time, you know? We went on a run, and we answered right back to the big fourth quarter, win the game.
It was huge, man, but we got one more, man. We can't be happy.
One more, baby, let's go.
That was huge, huge win.
It was a huge win for the Knicks, but it was a gut punch of a loss for the Celtics. Yes, they were down 3-1, but worse than that, they lost Jason Tatum to a devastating injury.
Unfortunate what happened to JT, but we still got basketball to be played. You know, I believe in this group, so don't count us out just yet.
Back in Boston, the defending champs were not ready for their season to end.
The loss of Jason Tatum as emotional of 48 hours as we have experienced in Celtics Nation.
Led by Jaylen Brown, the Celtics laid it all on the line.
Diving save by Brown.
Boy, Jaylen Brown has answered the call here in Game 5.
Getting an inspired performance from backup center, Luke Cornett.
Rejected Cornett. He is a one-man wrecking crew. 7 blocks.
Putting an exclamation point on what will forever be remembered as the Luke Cornett game at TD Garden.
The defending champs remain alive.
That was great energy in there. You know, obviously we're going to fight for our season here in New York, so hold it down at home. Hopefully we'll see y'all again.
With Boston extending the series, the Knicks return to New York. Still need one more win to advance to their first conference final in 25 years. Let's go! The energy at the Garden was absolutely electric. Knicks fans anxiously hoping to celebrate. They didn't have to wait very long.
Towns gets inside, counted, and another foul. Karl-Anthony Towns, his best half of the series.
Karl-Anthony Towns set the tone early. New York dominated on both sides of the ball.
White drives, blocked by McBride.
And in their most impressive game of the playoffs, the Knicks cruised to a big win.
And the Garden can taste it now.
Pure joy here at Madison Square Garden. For the first time in 2.5 decades, the New York Knicks are going to a conference final.
Man, it's the Garden, man. We tried to, man, it's electric, man. This is the moment you wish for when you was a kid. So just soaking up this moment, and I can't wait for the next round.
Find a way. Find a way. Just guys keep sticking together. It's a blessing, but keep on going. It's a blessing, I keep on going. Nick.
So many years. Sweet, man.
Hey, I gotta say hi to one legend, man. He set the table, too. Hey, legend, man. Hey. He set the table, appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How long have we been? We back. New York on top.
We talk about that, you know, that New York grit, that unrelentless belief that we will never lose. We showed it this series.
Keep up the good work. Hey, appreciate you, for real, legend. You set the table for us. Yeah, we're gonna keep it going. We got a chance to do it. Yeah, we got a chance to do what you did.
There's nothing like New York City when the Knicks are in the playoffs. The buzz, the noise, the Garden. The whole city is locked in. But if you keep winning, something in the air shifts.
For the first time in 2.5 decades, the New York Knicks are going to a conference final.
6, baby, let's go!
The lines blur. The energy blends. The moments, the Knicks, the city, all of it becomes one.
He is a machine! Another great defensive play for the Knicks!
All New York, together. In the conference finals, every shot, every stop, we do it together.
Drive blocked by McBride!
All New York fights, all New York grinds, all New York rising. This is New York Knicks basketball.
Puts up a 3! Bang! Bang!
This is all New York.
Game 7. See you
welcome to Game 7, where overwhelming excitement goes along with intense anxiety.
I'm excited. We're in the Mecca for my first Game 7, a lot of our first Game 7, so we're really excited about it.
Let's go, Knicks! Let's go, Knicks! Let's go, Knicks!
Come on, there hasn't been a Game 7 in the Garden in 29 years. History amplifies a rivalry, and New York on a May Sunday afternoon, nothing better.
Is it sadness? Is it elation? Are you extending your season? Game 7, one and done. What a moment for these players. Halliburton, another three. Puts it in. Tyrese Halliburton, 14 points here in the first quarter. He's attempting to have his Reggie Miller moment here in the Garden. They are 10 of 11 from the field, executing beautifully offensively. We are witnessing a record-setting shooting display by the Indiana Pacers. And Madison Square Garden has gone very quiet. An 18-point lead for the Pacers. They're shooting 80% from the field.
All right, man, one more run. One more run.
You just knew the Knicks weren't going to go quietly.
This guy is relentless. A determined scorer. Brunson tries a three. That's good. Big buckets from the Knicks. Siakam makes his run, gets inside. Shot blocked. DiVincenzo got a piece of it. DiVincenzo fires a three. It's good. 8-point game. And the Garden has come alive.
The Garden had been a house of horrors for Indiana all series long. But when it counted most, the Pacers didn't fold.
Halliburton dances to his right, wheels at the edge of the arc, and drops a three from the right side, his 6th of the game.
My, oh my, what a response there, pushing this thing back to 18 by the Pacers.
The level of fight and fortitude shown here tonight.
Another steal on the inbounds, counted on a foul. Eastman snuck in and got hit. Some critical turnovers from the Knicks. And the Pacers will set a record for the best shooting performance in NBA playoff history. And the Indiana Pacers back in the conference finals, first time in a decade, come back from down 3-2, win the last 2 games, and defeat the Knicks in 7 games.
Conference finals, I missed this, you know, so it feels good, feels amazing, such a great fight. But yeah, we're not done.
Come on! Come on!
Yes, sir.
Not done, man. Not done. We're excited to get on the road from one Garden to the next, and shout out to Indianapolis, man. It's been a long time coming.
Obviously, the outcome is not what we wanted, but definitely proud of what we were able to do this year and proud of how we fought night in and night out.
The Eastern Conference Finals are always intense. But when it's Pacers versus Knicks, you can expect plenty of fireworks.
Been a long wait, okay? Play hard, play fast, play together. Let's go.
Come on, y'all. Hey, 48 minutes starts first. Here we go. Win on 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby.
To say these two teams have a history together is an understatement. Not only did they meet last year in the postseason, but this is one of the NBA's classic playoff rivalries, which goes back over 30 years.
The rivalry between the Pacers and the Knicks is legendary.
You know, there was really no love lost between the two teams.
Since 1993, they have met 8 previous times in the postseason, including 3 times in the conference finals. Along the way, there have been so many memorable images and moments.
Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in the final 32 seconds.
All fueled by tons of emotion.
Excited to see another chapter of what's been a really historic NBA rivalry. It really gives us that 90s throwback. And these teams playing last year, going to a 7th game. Tyrese Halliburton said at the start of that series, there was sort of the bad blood between the two franchises. By the end of that series, it became a little bit more personal about the current players. I think both of them, now that the finals are in reach, have really started to grow in their aspirations, and they got to go through each other to see who gets it.
We're here, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on, Killer. Have some fun out there, baby. Let's go.
So much history, so much drama, but no one could have guessed what would happen in Game 1. As the series got underway, the team's 2 stars came out trying to seize the moment.
Brunson in the paint from the dotted line. He floated it home through the foul and scored.
Halliburton, here's a 3 straight away. Halliburton knocks it down. Give him 14.
Yeah, he's come alive here.
Brunson defended by Turner. Drives past Ben. Lefty floater off the back rim and in. Brunson into the game high 22.
Well, we need these 2 guys with the stars, and they're delivering tonight.
Back to Halliburton driving. He got around Towns. He got to the goal.
Acrobatic move right there.
Constant communication. More talk, more talk, more talk.
With Brunson on the bench with foul trouble in the 4th quarter, it was the other Knicks who extended the New York lead.
Konanobi has scored 5 points on their last 2 possessions. They're up by 7.
Towns got it. Oh, look at his hack. He goes right into Bryant. He goes inside. He got it to go. How about a 12-0 run with Brunson on the bench? The electricity in this building, you can feel it in every way.
And when Brunson nailed this dagger 3, the Knicks could smell victory.
Brunson extends the lead to 119, 105, 2:45 left.
Hey, we got some urgency, though. Some urgency right now. Got some urgency.
The Pacers had already pulled off 2 miracle wins this postseason. And when Aaron Nesmith got cooking, things began to get interesting.
Nesmith gets another one.
Nesmith again, 3, got it! He's a flamethrower! 5-point game, 34 seconds to go. Nesmith, it's a 3. Oh my It's goodness. A 2-point game with 22 seconds to go.
Wait, what did we just see? Aaron Nesmith just hit 6 3-pointers in the 4th quarter? Could Indiana actually pull another rabbit out of the hat?
Two-point game, 6 seconds to go. Halliburton driving. He's in the lane. He nearly lost it. He backs up and unloads. Oh! That did not happen!
You have got to be kidding me.
It hit the back of the rim. It popped high into the air, and it dropped gently through the net.
Did I get the 3? I didn't get the 3. You didn't get the 3.
The scoreboard shows 125-125. It's called a 2-point shot.
That ties the game.
We're going to be going to overtime.
We sure are.
We're getting it all here in Game 1.
Come on, come on, come on. We're going to win the game.
The stunning turn of events sent the game into overtime, where the 2 teams continued to battle.
We are seeing some absolutely special plays here.
Here's Brunson. Makes a move, makes a fake, splits the D, and cuts it to go.
He is so good.
They lead by 1 with 35 and 9/10 seconds to go.
Knicks by 1. Halliburton with the ball. Inside. That's for 2. And Indiana recaptures the lead.
It's a 1-point game with 26 and 7/10 seconds to play. Nembhard flips it back to top and in on the right side with a 2-hand slam.
And the game is over, and Indiana has won, coming back and captured Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals on the road in the Garden.
It's a lot of fun, man. Winning is fun. But there's so much we can improve on. Proud of the fight of this group, and you know, gotta be ready to go for Game 2.
I knew I'm like, it's going in. You know, it felt good when it left my hands. The ball felt like it was up there for eternity. It felt like it got stuck up there. And honestly, when it like went in, it was like I thought my eyes might have been deceiving me in the moment. But man, just a special moment.
Day one of 13 days. Yes, sir. Day one of 13 days, all right? Way to hang in, all right? We'll clean some stuff up tomorrow. We'll get ready for the next one.
You had to wonder, what would the next one be like?
Hey, 48 minutes to go to physicality's gonna be there. Let's bring it first. Let's get to it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby. Come on.
After letting game one get away, New York flexed their muscles early.
Well, the Knicks defensively, they are absolutely flying all over the floor here.
Knocked away Anunoby. Another deflection, another drive, a great finish.
And the Knicks offense was sharp as well.
Look at the lob. Wow. Payne will snake his way.
But Indiana kept pace, led mostly by Pascal Siakam.
Where would the Pacers be offensively in this game without the services of Siakam?
Only player in double figures for Indiana.
Siakam wound up with 39 points.
Siakam is
What a play!
putting on a show here offensively.
As the Pacers finished strong, stunning New York once again.
And Indiana has gone up 2 games to none over the Knicks. And in the playoffs, they are now 10-2, and they are 6-0 in their last 6 playoff road games.
Ah, big win, man. Pascal is unbelievable. Yes, sir, baby. 2-0. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Started the game high, we just kept feeding them, and I thought he did a great job of making big shot after big shot after big shot.
I was just trying to play my game, and I stayed aggressive the whole game, and it's going to take all of us to get where we want to get to.
Pascal knows what it takes to be a champion. But his journey began in his native Cameroon, where he pursued his late father's dream of becoming a professional basketball player.
I went to Basketball Without Borders in South Africa, and it was awesome there too, seeing NBA players and all this NBA personnel. You feel like, man, I wish I could be a part of this.
After playing collegiately at New Mexico State, he was drafted by Toronto, where in 2017, he helped lead their G League team to a title.
The NBA Development League Championship MVP, Pascal Siakam.
Then, in 2019, he was a major part of the Raptors' first ever NBA championship.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. It's amazing, man. We here. We champs, baby. We champs.
After 8 years up north, he arrived in Indiana last season.
When the Pacers traded for Siakam at the deadline in 2024, at the initial stage of it, wasn't a move that everybody thought would be sort of a shift in the Eastern Conference. But now as we go back-to-back conference finals, it really was an under-the-radar trade and a move that is, really paid dividends.
As Siakam showed in Game 2, not only is he a versatile and dangerous scorer, but is the only Pacer player with a championship ring. His impact is invaluable.
He's been there, he's done it. His experience is very important to us. He has a naturally calm demeanor. When things get frantic in games, he's a calming influence on our young guys. He's been really important.
On to Indianapolis for Game 3. For the visiting Knicks, it might not have been a must-win, but it was damn close.
I expect the place to be nuts tonight. They got a 2-0 lead, and they know you win tonight and put this thing 3-0, then it's...
Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here we go, yo. Let's go. Let's get to it. Here we go. 3, 1, 2, 3.
It was the Pacers who came out looking like the more desperate team, looking to put a stranglehold on the series.
Come on. Get up. Hey. Hey!
Halliburton flips it up off the glass and in.
Good quarter. Good quarter, baby. Good quarter.
Brunson racing up the floor against Neesmith. Ball stolen. Halliburton running with Shepard. Lobs it to the trailer. And Toppin rising above the floor. Flushed it on the catch. And the Pacers lead by 15. Stolen by Halliburton. He'll dunk it with the right hand.
Come on! Come on! Here we go.
The Pacers lead by 20. New York is reeling. They are on the precipice of disaster.
Come on, baby. Come on, man. Work. Work. Come on.
Their season was slipping away, but suddenly, the Knicks began to claw back. displaying the resilience they've shown throughout these playoffs.
Here is a free count.
Keep working. Keep working. Do not let up.
And it will be a 10-point Pacer lead heading into the fourth quarter.
Towns into Turner and across the lane with the spin. Good move there by the big cat. Here they come.
There you go, Cat. Yeah, Cat.
Towns having a monster fourth quarter. Towns, top of the key three. Got another one. Karl Anthony Towns has taken over. He's brought the Knicks back within one.
Keep playing fast. Keep talking to each other. Hey, play through the contact.
Bridges, pass through cutting. Towns drives the lane, and he throws it down, and one. An unbelievable do-or-die fourth quarter from Towns.
A 20-point fourth quarter for All-Star Karl Anthony Towns. And New York's got the lead. What a comeback.
It's our third straight game in this series coming down to the wire.
Halliburton brings it across. Moving off the Turner screen, that got him inside the arc, and his jump shot is good.
98-98, a minute 37 to go in a must-win game 3 for New York. Now it's anybody's game. Inbound to Brunson, near side arc, watched by Neesmith. Takes it to the foul line, pulls up for two. Floater is good. Brunson delivers.
Wow. There's a reason he was the clutch player of the year.
New York Knicks win, down by 20, coming from behind in this big game 3.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, Blue.
It's our team, man. I think that this whole playoffs was just showing that never quit mentality, and things was not looking too bright, and it looked pretty dark going into the fourth, but we don't quit. We don't quit to that final horn, and we showed that tonight and found ourselves on the right side.
The Knicks had high hopes as they entered the postseason, but large expectations are nothing new for the man called Cat.
Hey, Karl Anthony Towns here at my alma mater, St. Joseph's High School in Metuchen. And you look at these players who've come to the school and went to the NBA, I just remember looking up and saying, I want to add myself to that list.
Towns grew up not too far from Madison Square Garden in New Jersey, where he was regarded as the top high school player in the country.
Push, push, push. Good, Karl.
At the University of Kentucky, he helped lead the Wildcats to the Final Four.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Months later, he was the #1 overall pick in the 2015 draft.
We had the rookie photo shoot day. Happy, blessed to be here.
In his 9 seasons in Minnesota, Towns continued to collect individual accolades.
Karl Anthony Towns have won it for Minnesota!
Rookie of the Year, check. 3-point contest winner, check. And this season, he was named to his 5th NBA All-Star game. But despite all he's accomplished personally, Cat is still in search of the ultimate team goal.
Every single person in our locker room is willing to sacrifice for one goal, and that's a ring. For us, we just got to continue to stay together, continue to have one thing in mind, and that's that trophy.
Game 4 in Indiana, they dropped Game 3 to the Knicks. A heroic effort in the fourth quarter by Karl Anthony Towns and the Knicks bench. But post-game, Tyrese Halliburton said himself, 100 points, that's not us. So I bet they're coming out ready to rip and run here at home at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
Woo! Yeah, baby! Go Tyson! Woo! Game time!
Bring your competitive best, right? Tough, hard, fast together.
And good evening, everyone, from Indianapolis in the Eastern Conference Finals. The importance of this game cannot be emphasized enough.
Tyrese Halliburton has been remarkable all playoffs in crunch time situations. Now in Game 4, he was remarkable from the very start.
Halliburton drives it to the right side. The Knicks go to sleep, and Halliburton hits a 3.
Facing the uphill battle all night, the Knicks tried to stay close.
Let's go. Let's get going. Get ourselves going. Right back. Right back.
The Knicks have numbers if they push. Great feed by Harris. And over with the cut.
But this was Halliburton's special night. I played 20 years in the NBA, but I don't think I've ever seen a better playoff game by a point guard.
15 assists.
Orchestrating the Indiana attack all night long. Halliburton turned in a performance for the ages. Scoring when necessary.
Halliburton weaving, driving, scoring.
Grabbing boards, pushing the pace, setting up teammates. He was everywhere.
Tyrese Halliburton has done everything here for the Pacers.
That's it. The Indiana Pacers are 1 win away from the NBA Finals. Halliburton is the first in NBA playoff history with 30, 10, 15, and that 0, no turnovers.
Just incredible.
To not have any turnovers, it's pretty remarkable. But this has become his thing. And, you know, there will be a new statistical category named after him somewhere down the line.
Feels good. One more to get.
One more. Back to the drawing board. You got one game left, and that's it. You know, this is a 13-day war right here, man, and battle by battle, we got to take it. We're going into day 8, so see what happens.
The Knicks returned home with their backs now truly against the wall. And they laid it all on the line with their defensive effort.
Do you see the Knicks swarm there?
It's been all about the New York defense.
Impact the ball. Impact the ball.
Halliburton fakes, drives, shot away by Robinson.
This is the best defensive effort they've had in this series.
Everyone aggressive.
On the offensive end, New York's all-star duo carried the load.
Right wing three, Brunson off the dribble. He got it and one.
Justin doing everything here to will his Knicks to a Game 6.
Build that lead. Build that lead.
Bridges beats a wraparound pass to Towns and a right-hand dunk.
The 1-2 punch of Brunson and Towns. Too much for the Pacers.
And the Knicks are not done yet. There will be a Game 6 in Indiana.
We got to keep it going, man. We got another tough one down there.
The world's most famous arena brings out the legends.
It's the Knick heaven over here.
A Knick family reunion.
Great job.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
We took care of business. Now we got to go to Indy. We're going to try to close us out, but we're going to fight.
This team knows that they can get it done. They've been doing it all playoff long on the road. So they know they can go in Indiana and get a win.
All right, man. One at a time. One at a time. We'll take this one. We got work to do. It ain't over yet.
When you come to the Mecca, it has a lot of energy. The fans were amazing. They supported us, man. Now we got a chance to go over there and bring it back here for Game 7.
Found a way. So they keep pushing. Gotta keep pushing.
Back in Indiana for Game 6, the Pacers knew this was a golden opportunity to finish off the Knicks and advance to their first NBA Finals in 25 years.
No doubt, baby. Let's go.
There aren't a lot of games with higher stakes than Game 6 of a conference finals. It's a fascinating test for the Indiana Pacers as a whole. This is a team that really has not had any pressure on it. They obviously had a 3-1 lead in the series. If they lose this game, all of a sudden it's back to MSG for Game 7. It sets up for what should be a pretty incredible 48 minutes tonight.
Pascal Siakam knows how to close out a series, and he helped the Pacers get off to a fast start.
Siakam at the other end. Here come the Knicks defenders.
Look at this defense. Wow.
Bryant with a shot block and then marvelous teamwork got Siakam the ball. And at the other end, counted and put Siakam on the line.
Right now, Indiana just playing a lot harder than New York. In the corner, Bryant, another three.
To the sideline, met with great enthusiasm by the entire bench. This building is on fire. It Indiana by a game-high 15.
Right back, man. A lot of talk, a lot of hustle. Come on now, come on.
Anunoby pump fakes, drives, right elbow, step back, foul line jumper, cut X.
Anunoby's been the guy for the Knicks offensively.
The Knicks come the other way again. They've cut it from 15 to 10.
Brunson right wing, pick and roll with Robinson inside to an open Towns, and he stuffs it. And it's a ball game again, 78-70 Indiana.
It was still anybody's game heading to the fourth, but Indiana never let up and kept pouring it on.
Another steal, number 6, Landry. His defense has been terrific. Halliburton trying to will the Pacers to the final.
Halliburton driving in the lane at the goal, and he spun it in.
Halliburton's just taking this game over at the offensive end.
Halliburton again, that floater. Tyrese Halliburton has gone mad.
And the Eastern Conference Championship has been captured.
Obviously, only 2 teams can go to the finals, but for you guys to lose this game in the fashion, just kind of some uncharacteristic things that we haven't seen much from this group this year, how much does the way you guys lost it kind of sting the most?
Sucks, man. Simple as that. It sucks.
We've waited a whole year to get our revenge on you.
You'll have to wait even longer. Choke job! Reggie was right. We own this city.
An absolute stunner in the NBA. Breaking news into SportsCenter. Shams Charania, our NBA insider, joining us now. Shams, you just put this out moments ago. What do you have?
Tom Thibodeau has been relieved of his duties as head coach of the New York Knicks. Sources tell me after 5 seasons as head coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau is out. He led them to 4 playoff appearances in 5 years as head coach. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years. They won back-to-back 50-plus win seasons for the first time since the 1990s. But I'm told the Knicks believe that they need a new voice, someone that can take them to the next step of the organization's future, which they hope is an NBA championship. This is a team that obviously has talent: Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby. They feel like they need a new voice, and that's what the decision was made today by Knicks ownership. James Dolan, Leon Rose informed Tom Thibodeau today that he has been let go as head coach.
All right, so